Hello, Raponi. This is Cyber Pega's sister. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. Um, for my member that just joined, I think it must have been a week or 2 weeks ago. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope that um, this helps you or helps anyone else out. So I was kind of focused on my Facebook and was kind of just really not focused on my videos. So I'm gonna just not be on Facebook and just focus on the video. So the topic is bullying, and I'm going more in depth in this than I probably did in the video that I did about 2 months ago or 2.5 months ago. All I know, it was warm and my feet weren't feeling like they're about ready to fall off. um, so I joined the Brony community about June. So I've got about 5 months left before I can say that I've been a Brony for a year. And it's been wonderful. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the community. I enjoy looking at people's merch. And, overall, I've really have had no problems in the Brony community except for a man who thought I was a weirdo. But I banned him, so he's old news. So, for those people who want to know a little bit more about myself, as why I'm touching on this subject is when I was in school, I did not complete high school, and I'm not exactly proud of that. I was bullied. I was bullied in elementary, I was bullied in middle, and I was bullied in high school. And uh, and it was a lot of different things. I didn't have what I call slutware. And for people that are young that don't know what that is stuff that your mother would not wear. Um, or your aunt wouldn't wear. Um, and I didn't do things that other people would do. I didn't go and vandalize people's property. I did not go and do drugs. I did not smoke. I did not drink. I did not do those things that a lot of teens normally would do. Um, I wore very modest clothing because I did not, let me stop there. I wanted a guy that would like me because of my personality and because of the fact is I'm a good person, and not the fact is that I've got a great body and all that type of stuff. So that's why I did what I did. It really weeded out a lot of the jerks. So one of the things that I noticed since joining the Brony community was that there is a lot of topics about bullying and about the common belief that if you're a Brony or a Pegasister, and that's the title that I go with, Pegasister, um, that you're gay or you're a pedophile or you're a man child or you're a woman child or whatever. And I take personal insult to being called um, a pedophile because when I was younger, I was actually exposed to by a child molester, and they are not. I personally do not believe they should have any form of rights. I don't think they should be allowed to marry. I don't believe they should be allowed to have children because they're sick. They're freaks. Um, my firm belief is, they're the group of people that really should not be having, a ton of rights. So Um, so, that one encounter really damaged me, and it really turned me into the type of person that I would later on become. Bad experiences always do that to people. So, being called a child molester really burned me up. So, we have these perceptions that are forced on us that if you love a show that's geared towards little girls, that you are, as I said, a child molester, a pedophile, and all that stuff. And the and it's pretty evident every time there's a documentary about bronies that these labels come out. And there was this one article on Fox News, no video, well, there was a video, it was a trailer, and this one guy gets on there and says, well, you're not going to like them if they snatch your child and take him or her for a ride. I found that really demeaning. I found that really stupid, and it really shows that a lot of people don't even read about us or try to understand us or anything like that. And then there's the bullying within the home. There's this one kid that said that, I can put up with bullying at school, but I cannot put up with bullying at home, at a place that's supposed to be my safe place. And his father calls him a fag and a gay and all that type of stuff. And that's child abuse in my own personal opinion. I really view it for what it is. It's child abuse. So we've been giving him support and, and everything, so that he doesn't feel like that he's alone or that nobody understands him or anything like that. Another girl said that she wanted to buy a um, Pinkie Pie backpack. And me personally, I don't really consider it a backpack because backpacks are more like for carrying books and stuff. But she wanted it. And she was afraid that she would get bullied if she wore it. Or, and I told her, I said, well, I want a DJ Pawn 3 backpack, but because I don't really consider it a backpack, more like I don't know what you would call it, I may not get it after all, because, I just don't view it as that. My advice to anyone who is being bullied is to basically take self-defense classes. Because self-defense classes, they raise your self-esteem. And that's the point of them, is to raise your self-esteem to the point where you feel confident enough that um, you can defend yourself. If you can't afford self-defense classes, then, my advice to people that are being bullied is basically, it's really funny, bring up something that you think they might like. It's like, well, if you think that my love for a show is stupid, then, how should you say it? If you think that my love for a show is stupid, then there must be something that you like that you don't want anyone to know about. And just see if they react in some kind of way. Just a thought. It's always a good idea to have a good comeback. Um, Also, the thing is, if they happen to have gay friends, um, remind them that they're supposed to be for equality. Yeah. I'm not really good at comebacks, hence why they could do better comebacks than I could. But being 35 now and been through all the drama of high school many times over, I've gotten to the point in my life that I really, really don't care what people think of me. I don't care if people like me or approve of me or any of that type of stuff. All I care about is what I'm doing at this present time and how it applies to me as a person. I'm going for my GED, and then I'm going to college, and I'm gonna be back among people that are retarded and stupid and have nothing better to do with their lives than trying to dictate to you if you should graduate from college. So I just, I just, I'm thick-skinned now, and I don't care what people think about me. And we were talking about the whole thing with the kid that got run over by a commuter train in the UK, and I said point blank that I do not come on to. No, I said that I'm not here to impress anyone. If people don't like what I like, then they can go and jump off a cliff. I don't care. Um, but I wish I kind of had that thick skin when I was in high school. It would have saved me a lot of trouble and probably a lot of migraines. But I didn't have it. I didn't have those coping skills. But bullying has to stop. It really does. I mean, we're losing our children to bullies. And, I don't care if the victim is gay, straight, bi, transsexual, transgender, whatever. I don't care. They have no right to bully them, and they have no right to cause them to go and kill themselves. So, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it made some form of sense. And I will see you guys around. Until next time, Brony on and stay strong.